Hallo und willkommen. Welcome to Swedish Mafia, the great FM20 adventure where we try to take Hansa Rostock back to the Bundesliga. This is Michelino FM speaking. And if you remember the last episode where we drew against fierce rivals FC St. Pauli, I said that I was coming back when things got really interesting and exciting. And to be honest, they really never did. We are in 10th position with one game to go, and this is as exciting as it gets. We are 10th. If we win our final game, we have a chance to finish 9th. If we lose, we might drop down to 12th place. You might think that this sounds boring, but there is a lot of money involved. And we need money considering we've been bleeding financially through this entire season. This is what it looks like at the moment. We are 5.8 million in the red. But if we finish in 9th place, we will get 9.6 million. But we are playing league leaders and German giants Hamburg. So there is a real potential that we might end up in 12th place, giving us 8.27 million. So there is more than 1 million at stake here. Before we go into that game though, there are a few things that I would like to show you. We actually had an absolutely brilliant youth intake with several players showing great potential. They don't look like that much to the world at the moment, but with that potential we might be able to bring a player or two through. We have this guy first, Benjamin Binter Feuerhardt. That's a name for you. He actually looks fairly decent as a striker. Nice bit of pace to him, bit of flair, bit of dribbling, bit of first touch. Lacks a bit of finishing. We will work on that. Then we have Ravel Neitzel. That is a beautiful set of hair. He is a brave lad who likes to work for his team. Lacks a lot of physicals, but we can work on that as well. Johannes Pashonik. Natural fitness of 16, we love that. Decent determination, bit of marking, bit of technique, bit of tackling. Central defender, we have had a lot of central defenders come through. Fabian Vorbeck, determined, brave as well. Decent teamwork, nice work rate, nice passing. Need to work on the defensive parts of his game because I think he will never be a playmaker with a flair of 2. But if we could get that positioning and tackling up a bit, then he might actually become decent. I don't like that natural fitness of 4 though. Noah Schlotke is a good looking 16-year-old, has to fight the girls off with a stick. I know that's illegal, but you know what I mean. Dribbling of 17 stands out. Decent passing, decent technique, nice bit of flair to him. He is a bit on the slower side for a winger though, so we will need to work on that. These 3 are from before. We also have Marco Dam sporting a fashionable hairband. Heading 11, tackling 14, lacks a bit of marking, lacks a bit of speed, but could turn into a decent central defender. And finally, another central defender, Philip Graf. Nice bravery, heading, marking, tackling of 10 or more is good. Needs to work on his physicals as well. Except for the brilliant youth intake, we have had a new shirt, and it's it's not brilliant, it's interesting, and it is courtesy of our new partners, Ikea. Herr Rolf, the Hansa Rostock owner, has struck a deal with Ikea, giving us the Ikea rating as our player rating system and club DNA. The saying is that you should be able to tell even from a distance that a Hansa Rostock team is playing, and we are trying to create sturdy, stable players for the long run. If you don't remember last episode, the Ikea rating consists of decision, composure, determination, teamwork and work rate. If we scout for players with high Ikea rating and try to produce players with high Ikea rating from the academy, we will have hard-working, loyal players who are ready to listen to the tactical instructions and really put the team in front of themselves. That is enough rambling for now. We will play Hamburger Sportverein in 2 days. So we are going into the final day of Zweite Bundesliga. We can finish 9th, 10th, 11th or 12th. We will stay in the Zweite Bundesliga for next season. The only thing that could change is the money we get from it. The higher position, the better the money, of course. This is the team we are going with for the final game. We have Sebald in goal. We couldn't play Kolka anymore because of that bad habit of him throwing balls into his own net. Scherf out on the left. Sonnenberg comes in next to Baffo because Gadulov is injured. Baffo, who has been less prone to make mistakes this season, which is good because he made quite a few last season. Button out on the right. In front of him, the little wizard Nick Omladic. I always envision him being 22, but he is 31, so he started to decline. Lucha Gonzalez, the evergreen tree, the 40-year-old with amazing mental attributes, is playing his final game for the club. Next to him we have Kevin Walker, the Irish-Swedish midfield machine. Corbinian Volman plays because Hutton Ben Arfa is always injured. And up front we have the highest scoring player of the Zweite Bundesliga, Usman Mane, who has been absolutely pivotal to us. If we wouldn't have had him in the team, I think we would have gotten relegated. He has carried the team on his shoulders, and it would be lovely to end with a Mane hat-trick. Verhoek, he is struggling too. I think we should get this game started. So this is the team we are putting on the field. I think the reason we are staying up, except for Mane, is that we have had a very experienced team. I think that has helped us massively. The problem with that experience comes with age. We need to get rid of most of the team for next season. Wish us luck. Here we go, the final game of the season. Josh Wagnerman, Onana, they have such great players. We have older players, but they have really good football players. Let's see if we can fight them off, at least for the first couple of minutes. They are playing it around with such a pace, such a finesse. We look flabbergasted and starry-eyed. Leibold gets the ball out on the left. Their left gets it into Amachi, who mysteriously heads that over. Could this be a highlight for us? Or are we giving the ball away? We are giving the ball away. Former player Opuku runs with it. Don't you have any decency in your body, Opuku? Yeah, at least he has the decency to miss that one. Schaub with the corner. Van Drongelen, lovely names. Can we counter on them? Mane, no, not even a highlight. They couldn't even give us a highlight. Another corner for them. They are firing on all cylinders and they are 1-0 up. I cannot say that it came as a surprise because we have not been allowed to even touch the ball. I don't want to see that again. Let's move forward. We are almost 20 minutes in. They get another chance. And that looked like he fell over himself. But apparently the referee is thinking otherwise. Let's just pray it's not a penalty. It's outside the box. Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't even think it was a foul, but apparently it was. Schaub with the ball. They head it over. This is not working for us. I think we should throw men forward. No one remembers a coward. We are going attacking. Get your shit together, guys. Let's even tell them I demand more. I don't know if this tactic is working as intended yet. That's a shot from us. After 35 minutes we have our first shot on target. And what now? That was close. Okay, we are not really up to Hamburg standard. I didn't think we would be, but I didn't think it would be this uneven. Okay, let's go into the second half. I'm going to tell them I want something much better, and they love that. They agree with me. They are not proud of the performance. Could we at least claw back and get a draw here for the home fans for the final game of the season? That would be lovely. Okay, a draw is looking more and more unlikely, but the good news is that we are still 1 point ahead of Heidenheim and Holstein Kiel, so if we could stay 10th, that would be massive for us, at least financially, because we're an embarrassment in this game. They are so much better than us. Such a great side, and we are not really bringing our A game for the final game of the season. I don't even find any reason to make a sub. That's close for them. I can take a loss. Of course I'm not happy with the loss, but can we remain in 10th place? That would give us a little more than £9 million, and we might actually be able to at least start a rebuild for next season. Sheriff Volman, can we have at least one highlight? Mane, is he the man who's going to do it? At least he got a shot on goal. Wasn't the best one he's had this season, but he will be the league leader when it comes to goals. They are celebrating like crazy. They thank us for at least showing up, and I'm going to tell the players I'm not happy with that. They loved that, but because, oh no, a 90+1 minute penalty from Heidenheim gives them a win 2-1, and we end in 11th place, which gives us 8.63 mil. At least that's a start. If we look at the squad, you see the impact Usman Mane has had on this team this season. 29 goals. The second best goal scorer was Nick Omladic with 7. Pascal Breyer 4. Joseph Baffo 3. Omladic managed 10 assists, and Benafa was a nice contributor as well until he got injured. I will show you one worry though. If we sort the team by age, we have no less than 14 players aged 30 or more. So a rebuild is much needed, because we are not going to keep bringing in these golden oldies every season. Hopefully for next season we will get a bit of money so we can start that rebuild. I will catch up with you when we know more about the situation, when we know more about the sort of money we have, and when we can launch that rebuild. I really appreciate that you took the time to watch this episode with me. I will see you soon. Bye. Hi, Ikea FM here under my infamous flight of stairs. I really appreciate that you took the time to watch this episode that I had a lot of fun recording. I hope that you liked it, and if you did, I'd appreciate if you hit that subscribe button and gave me a thumbs up, because that helps me out a lot. There are new episodes out on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and then we also have the occasional stream on Twitch on Tuesdays or Thursdays, and during the weekend I have sort of a weekly summary blog post coming out. I know it's an ambitious project, but I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I hope that you will too. Links are in the description and on mikeleniofm.com if you want more information. And before I leave you, I have a few words to say. You are appreciated, you are beautiful, and have a good day. Until I see you next time, auf Wiedersehen.